We need less illegal immigration. Count me in the camp of making sure that children are not abused, and employers who abuse them, they should go to jail. How you say your name, Mr. Morant?
Morant, Senator.
Okay, well, I want to help you get the bad guys. You can't fix a problem until you understand the nature of it. Mr. Salazar, is it your belief that 312% increase in unaccompanied minors since 2020 is all about the economics of the world and not about Biden policy regarding illegal immigration?
So I think economics is just but one factor of the root causes that are driving.
You don't think the policies the Biden administration have implemented is a direct correlation to increase in illegal immigration at levels we've never seen before?
So I think that the Biden administration has led the largest expansion of legal pathways.
Do you think you're doing it well? Do you think the Biden administration's got the right policy when it comes to illegal immigration?
With all humility, sir, I think we've got more that needs to be done.
No, I mean, the question is it working? Do you believe the policies being implemented by the Biden administration are working when it comes to deterring illegal immigration and controlling our borders?
So I think more needs to be done, frankly.
Okay, let me tell you what that more is. Cut off the pull factors. If you're from Mexico, can we send you home as an unaccompanied minor? Or Canada? The law of the United States says if we get an unaccompanied minor from Mexico and Canada, we can send them back to their country. Is that correct, Mr. Salazar?
Sir, I'm not aware of what the law says.
Well, you need to be aware of the law because I think I've just exposed the problem here. Let me tell you, the law is that if you're from Canada and Mexico and you show up as an unaccompanied minor, we can literally send you home unless there's some evidence of trafficking. The reason it's gone up 312% is if you're from a non-contiguous nation other than Mexico or Canada, we have to keep you. Word is out all over the world that if you get here as an unaccompanied minor and you're not from Mexico and Canada, the United States, you'll be here forever. That's why there's 300 and something % increase. I'd like to change that law. I'd like to harmonize the law. No matter where you come from as an unaccompanied minor, we can send you back to the country of origin, because if we don't, we're going to have more human trafficking. We're going to have more sorrow for children, and we're eventually going to get some 17-year-old in this country that kills a bunch of us. So this is the root problem. You don't know what's going on. You can't fix it. Let me tell you, the border policies of President Biden are a disaster. We've had the highest number of legal crossings last month in the history of the country. It is now time to bring about change. We need to change our law to stem the tide of unaccompanied minors. It's a terrible situation. It will never change until the law changes. Asylum claims are not economic hardship based. The asylum system is broken. The parole system is broken. The incentives for unaccompanied minors need to change. We need to deter people from dropping their children off at our border because it's hazardous for them and there's a breaking point for the American people. So my advice, Mr. Chairman, is to let's work together to change the law, to slow down the illegal flow, work together down the road to fix a broken immigration system. But we have a war raging against our friends in Israel. The map of Europe is being rewritten by force of arms. Everybody in the policy world is screaming at us that the likelihood of a terrorist getting in to our country through a broken border is exceedingly high. The number of people on the terrorist watch list grows by the day. So I would like to make sure unaccompanied children are not exploited when they get here. That is a noble effort. But I would like to deter the world from dropping kids off at our border. It's not good for them. It's not good for us. And the policy changes that are going to be required have to be done before we can expect a different outcome. If you keep doing what we're doing and expect something different, you will be disappointed. I am now ready to make policy changes to stop what I consider the biggest national security threat to America, a broken border.
Thank you, Senator Graham. Senator Booker.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The child exploitation